how to get off the housing of the Ace. There is a little bit of a trick to it, so I'm going to show you. Inside, make sure when you're working and trying to take those wires off, make sure you push the chassis all the way over so you have the control panel so you're able to reach underneath there, and I'll show you, so you have more room to reach your hand in and take the wires off that are necessary. As you can see, this is the bottom. I flipped it over, and here's the 4 wires you need to take off before you attempt to take it off. 1, 2, this is going to be an AC wire. 3, 4, there's going to be 4. If you reach back there, you're going to see there's a clip. Take the clip off, pull it off. As you can see, I'm reaching my hand in there, and there's going to be a clip underneath there. You reach, pull out. There's 1. There's a clip right there. Push on that, pull out. 2. This one you'll get later. Another clip right on the top. 3. Here's the 4th one. It's going to have a clip on it. Just clip that on and pull that apart. Next thing I need you to do is just straighten this out, the housing out. You want it about centered. You can see this. You can see that I centered these. So you want the wheels centered also before you attempt to take the housing off. Obviously, the next thing you do is take all the screws off. The next thing you would do before you lift up the main chassis, reach in there. You could have done it earlier too. Take off this antenna. The chances are of you damaging that Bluetooth modular when attempting to take it off are pretty good. So take that antenna off, and we'll put it on before, we'll just put it back on. So you notice the clips. They're pretty easy to figure out. Again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are ones you take off. See how there's clips on all of these? Got to press on the clip, take it off. Again, press on the clip, take it off. And the last one, press on the clip to take it off. Pretty simple. We take the housing off. Basically, it's easier to put your knee right there. Then Craig's going to get in front, and he's going to put a little pressure right here to pull that. And the motor, make sure you bypass that motor right here. Always look at the control panel, you're not hitting anything there. And he pulled it right out. Okay. To be aware of when putting the housing back on. Always watch your control panel, you're not hitting that. And you got to bypass the motor. So here's how it's going to work. Craig's going to set that inside in first. Okay. And he lifts it up so it's almost level. And then he pries that in. Show him how you pry that in again. Pry that out. Okay. Now he pries that back in, holds it with his thumb a little strong, and you'll be able to push it in. Just like that. Okay. Now the main chassis is back in. I will put about 3 screws in. Next you're going to have to hook up the wires. We're going to hook up the Bluetooth modular and of course the power, which is this cable right here. But the best thing to do is just turn this all the way to one side, so then you're going to have access to the board. I'm putting in the Bluetooth modular. Just put it in there. It's only one way. Screw it on. Very easy. And if you continue with your wiring, you only have 4 wires, remember. I'll start out with the big one, work my way down. Make sure the clip goes on the right side. I got the phone in one hand, so it's kind of hard. Oops, there you go, it clipped. The next one, the clip goes on the top. That's the wrong one. The clip goes on the top. And then the last one is the 5-hole one. And then obviously hook up the power wire, which is very easy. So with just a few screws in, I would put the battery in, and then I would power it up. Upside down is fine. See if it's going to work. Perfect. Obviously, put the rest of the screws in, and you're done. Let's test it and you're good.